Hi everyone, this is Just Trying to Play It, and we are back with Stardew Valley. Now, as I said before, we are in the new DLC. Well, not new DLC, it's a new update. I believe it's 1.5. So, we are playing Stardew Valley with a bunch of new stuff, but at the same time, we are also playing it with a bunch of things I didn't even know about in the beginning because, as I said, it's been a long, long time since I've played. Being able to sit down actually is new to me. Didn't know we could do that. Don't know if it was part of this game, a part of this update, or if it was any previous update, but I do like it. I really do. I was always saying that I wish that we could interact a little more with the things that were around us, and I'm glad that the developer listened to that. So I think what we're going to do, it is Thursday. I probably should have. Do I have a calendar? Let's go check and see. No, I do not. But as you can see, it says we're in good humor today. The spirits are in good humor, so hopefully we'll find some good stuff. We have not gone into the mines yet, so, well, the dungeon. I can't even call it a mine. We haven't gone there yet, so we're gonna just see if it's possible for us to maybe try to get that done. I don't remember what day they actually unlock all of that, but we're gonna go check and see if that boulder has been removed. Like I said, it's some things I remember from last time, and it's some things that I have no clue on. But I am looking forward to actually finding out because, from what I understand, there's a lot of things added to this that really do enhance this game even more than what it was, because it wasn't that bad the way that it was before. Now, the one thing I am going to regret, and I already know it, is that in this section, I am not going to be able to use any sprinklers because the sand cannot hold them. There's not enough support for them. It's too soft, basically. So, what I am going to do is I am going to try my best to, I think it's another section over here. If I can just get, and I'm trying to get some of these guys. I'm hoping that, oh, there's another one. Okay. We're going to clean this up a little bit, but I believe there's an area, let me see. It's not up here. I don't remember where they said that area was. I know it's an area that we can get to. Yeah, I can't. We gotta go over these stones, I think. Yeah, those are getting sold. What is this? Oh my. We have to come back and see if we can get that, because my backpack is not. We're gonna have to work on another backpack too. I mean, seriously. There's nothing in there, that's right. We're gonna have to work on another backpack soon. And we're probably gonna have to gather some more wood so we can do, we're gonna have to get some more storage space for sure. But let's go see what this is, because I don't think I've seen this before. Let's go over here and check this out. Let's see, what have we here? Oh my, we have some geodes. Well, that's wonderful. Let's see what else. We've already looked at all of that. Yeah, see, this whole setup is a lot different than the original one. The original one is set up so that you can basically grow until your heart's content. Here is that other location. Now, this may be fine. This may be enough for us when we actually start getting some really, really decent amounts of crops going. Because right now we're at that beginning stage where we've got nothing going on. So it's really not that big of a deal. But I do want to be able to get some sprinklers later on and kind of get this area going. I mean, we can't even really take big advantage of this yet until we actually upgrade our pickaxe anyhow. Well, our axe, not the pickaxe. So that's something to keep in mind. So let's go let me see. There's a bunch of these over here. There's going to be a bunch of these. Nope, this way. Yeah, so I think the idea today is Thursday. We're basically broke. So that means that we can't really be too choosy with what we get. And we don't have a whole lot of space here to build on. So I think what we're going to do is I would love to open up the community. Well, I would love to fix the bus stop, the greenhouse, all of that good stuff in the first year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I'm going to try to. But wait a minute, this music is kind of loud in my ear right now. I'm going to turn it down a bit. Yeah, okay. That's better. So anyway, I am going to do my best to unlock as much of that as possible. I'm not going to, I always say it, when I first played this game, I put a lot of stress on myself to get certain things done, and I really lost the value of the game. I really did not enjoy the game as much as I should have. I wonder what these are. I'm gonna find out sooner or later, but yeah, but I lost the value of what the game really was about, and I really kind of spent so much time doing unnecessary stuff. Well, I wouldn't call it unnecessary either, but I just spent a lot of time doing things that could have waited, and just getting into like a bunch of oh, what's this over here? Well, we can just go fishing over here. Okay, I spent a lot of time getting into things that I probably shouldn't have. I spent a lot of the first year, the way I looked at it was, and I still kind of do, but the way I look at it is the first year is for me to build up. The first year is for me to get things going, kind of, just get my bearings, speak to people every now and then, but I'm really kind of trying to get my farm going. Then after that, at least the first season, I would say, then after that, I can probably get into more social stuff and things like that. Now, because of that, I did miss out on a lot of stuff, and I still will. And the thing about this game is there's so much involved. So I am going to miss something. I'm not going to catch everyone's birthday when I should. I'm not going to be able to, just cover everything. So please, 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 please know that will happen. So let's go see. It's 4 p.m. Oh, God, it's 4 p.m. already. And there is we're going to go foraging. And, oh, that's what I needed, the leek. I had found that the leek was one of the, for me, it was always the last of the, of these wild crops to show up. So I'm glad that I finally found one. Hi, Linus. He's such a, it's an interesting story with him, really. He just seems to be so, in the beginning, I just felt like he was just, so used to people treating him a certain way that he just felt like it was the norm and all that. Because you'll notice he'll ask you if you're coming to ridicule him. He'll ask you to please don't knock down his tent. So that kind of tells me that maybe somebody did before. I don't know. How's the farming business going? It's parsnip season, isn't it, Demetrius? Now, I do like this dynamic with Demetrius Demetrius, or however you want to call it. Have you met everyone in town? That sounds exhausting. And Robin. I like the interracial thing. I like the fact that they threw that in there without even thinking about it. So, it's pretty cool. And here's Maru, their daughter. I plan on spending a lot of time with my telescope. Yes, she is I don't want to call her nerd, but to me it's a good thing to be considered that smart. So it's not a bad thing to me to be that smart. So let's see what's on the board. Let's see what maybe we can take advantage of here. Not gonna happen. Yeah, so I don't feel like we're ready for all of that, but I'm probably gonna do some fishing just to get an idea of I forget all the time what's available and what's not available. So let's talk to him too, because the new farmer whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, yes, I have to get a parsnip. I still got about 11 people left to meet. So let's see what else is going on here. Let's get another one of these. I definitely want to open this up. So we're going to need 300 pieces of wood. I want to get that stuff. I may not get it today, but definitely the next day in game. I kind of want to get that. Okay, so since we're here, let's try our hand at fishing. I never liked the fishing mechanic on here. I don't know how many people actually play this game, or but it's probably one of the hardest ones I think I've seen. The explanation is fine. There's nothing wrong with the explanation of it, and obviously the tutorial. It's easier said than done, basically, is the way that I look at it. But I do feel that the do I even want the seaweed? I might throw that away later. But I just feel like when I first played, it was harder than it really seemed to be. But now that I've played a bit and I've gotten the mechanic kind of down, I'm used to it. But you're going to have those fish that keep jumping around, which are kind of cool to try to catch them. But I found that it was easier, obviously, as time went on. Oh, I was going to try to get that, but I'm not. It's going to get it. I might get it. Something's going to get thrown away. Yeah, stay. Hold on. There it is. Beautiful. Yeah, I was going to throw this thing away anyway, so there you go. Get out. And I'm going to keep that. The bait I actually don't even want right now. Yeah, I'm not even going to be concerned about the bait, because that'll come so easy, as time goes on. So we're going to go ahead back to, it's kind of a shame that we really didn't, some of the days are like this, where you really don't do too much except for, I shouldn't get that. Yeah, I would hate to get something really good and not be able to, do anything with it. It's only 9 o'clock. I want to see if I can actually be able to go home and then try to get it. Now, in all honesty, let me see here. If we look on the map, see, we're right here. Our farm is up there. And we basically can get to it the same way that we would get to the other farm, which to me is kind of weird, but I guess that's like the only place to have the farm. There's no more foraging items out here that I can see. And even if there were, we don't have really any room to grab it. So we're going to go ahead, go back home, and put this stuff up. And then I think tomorrow, since it's Friday, we're going to go see what that what the trader has. I don't know if we call them just a caravan person or what, but we're gonna go see what they have for us. I keep walking into these branches. Okay, so we've got that. I think the only thing that we need two more from the for us to make some of those seeds. So we'll get it. I mean, it's not going to it's not that big of a deal if we can do it now or later. So we're gonna go ahead and sleep for the night. We haven't really sold anything. We haven't really done too much. It is Friday. We're gonna go ahead and look at the weather report. We always want to do that because I need to really know when it's raining. Okay, they're mildly perturbed today, so I don't know. Okay, we have some parsnips ready. Okay, this is just information from Joja Mart. Don't really care about Joja Mart. Really don't. So we've done that. I would love to. I think I'm going to go and sell what I want to sell first. No, you know what? First we're going to take care of the crops that are here. That's going to be part of our routine, and I'm hoping that I can keep with it. First things first is to water the crops. And if we have any animals, we're supposed to take care of the animals. And then if we have any more time, we go off to do other stuff. So that's how I'm going to try to do it, because obviously right now, even though we have limited space, farming is kind of going to be the main way that we make money. I mean, obviously that's the way the game was made, so that's what we're actually going to do. I don't think on here you can even sell the wood and stuff, and I wouldn't even want to. Even if I could, I wouldn't sell the wood or, some of the other stuff. Now, the fiber, I probably would, because it seems like you get more fiber than you know what to do with. But for now, I'm going to hold on to everything. So there we have it. Let's see. We've grabbed everything. Let's just put that in there. We're going to hold on to these guys. We're going to take them with us. We finished this, so let's just get the money here that we got. Okay, advancement. Reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. Okay. And then raising animals. Build a coop. Yeah, so we can get some chickens. Normally, I don't build a coop right away. I try to make, I guess you can say, I try to prepare for an animal first before I actually get it. So that means that I normally would start putting up some silos and starting to collect, say, this grass and stuff over here. But I mean, I could always let them, forage out here themselves. But at the same time, there's also, I could let them forage out here and just go about their business, and then later on kind of prepare for, the winter months or something, which I might do. I might actually do that. But let's go and see what the caravan has, because sometimes you can get lucky and they can have some really good stuff that you normally would have to wait to the fall or the winter. So let's see, we've got egg, coal, slime, bug meat, bait, plum pudding, spinner, a peach sapling, a pumpkin, tulip. Yeah, we got nothing. We got nothing here. These, I almost always see these rare seeds, which, they're fine, but it's not like I want to spend $1,000 for it now and then wait until the fall. Every little bit of money is going to help right now. Peach sapling, that's actually cheaper than what you can get it, I think. I'm not sure. I think this is $6,000 in the store. We're going to find out soon, because we're going to go Everything else I think I can wait on. I don't need to buy an egg. I don't need to buy any coal. I think I can wait on all of that. So yeah, we're going to wait for it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take what we have here. We're going to always be looking for forageable items. And we're going to walk around here and we're going to go to the store. And we're going to try and see if we want to buy any more seeds. I think I might buy some more parsnips. They grow the quickest, so I can probably get away with getting some more of those. And then being able to, let's see, this thing, yeah, it is $2,000. So I figured as much. So we can sell him this parsnip for 43, and then this is another 490. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to get, let's see, cauliflower, potato. Potatoes take 6 days. Kale, I think we've already planted, I think, a little bit of everything. So right now, I think parsnips might be my thing. They're cheap, they're quick. We still have time. It's only the 5th of the month. So we still have time to kind of do, I wouldn't say a whole lot, but we can definitely do more than 15. Let's do 20 of them. And then let's go ahead and grab a couple of potatoes. Let's get a couple of cauliflower. And I want to save these for later. They're 7 days. These are just 6. We can do that almost in the last week of the month. And we've got some beans going. They're not that important to me either. I mean, it's just some of these crops that just aren't important for me to, in my opinion, okay, for me to plant. But at the same time, these things are actually, I like to at least have planted them once. And then later on down the line, I'll plant them because I either cook with them or, you know, I just want to have them. But right now, they're just really not, I'm really not feeling those things. Please don't destroy my tent. Yeah, we're going to go through this with this dude. I mean, it's just funny to me. You know, I like the fact that they have something like that on here. But it's like he's kind of so down and you feel so bad for him. So, okay, let's go back home and let's now plant the other stuff that we have. You see, that is so weird. I am so used to the other map, but we're going to play with this one. We're going to stop dwelling on that other map. We're going to stop dwelling on that other map. And it looks like I'm going to have to make some more space, which is okay. So we're gonna need 8 more spaces. Let's just do a 3 by 3 spot, and we're gonna put these here. I am not trying to make this so that everything is all nice and neat and cute. I really don't care. I don't care if we've got a set of potatoes over here mixing in with the parsnips. I know that there's a possibility to get those big, the giant, I guess, you know, things, but I'm not concerned with those right now. I am just trying to plant, make money, and upgrade. That's all I'm trying to do right now. And let's see, it's Friday, 1:20. It's still pretty early. Let's just start chopping down some trees. Let's see how much we've got. 109 wood. I'm going to keep this on me because as soon as we get 300 wood, I am going to go and fix that thing on the beach. So I am going to bring you back when I have completed this wood chopping. All right, so we are back and we have cleared up a little bit of this area here. As you can see, we have a little more space that we can probably work with. I'm not going to go too big here. I think this is going to be more of my tree area because the trees really don't need, babysitting. So I figure it's probably best for me to, do it that way. I'm going to do what I can here. We're going to put as many crops as we possibly can over here without, it leading to so much of an energy drain. But this is probably going to be a nice area for our, am I even going the right way? Yes, I am. This is probably going to be an area for us to just put, let me go and drop this other stuff off. I am wasting so much time. I swear. It happens that way sometimes in this game. You have a notion to go do something, and the next thing you know, you have to do something else before you do it, and then it's 8:30. So yeah, let's put all this up. As you can see, I had to make some field snacks. I think I made 4 of them. The spring onions are fine for, a quick hit, or even if you want to top off your energy, but they're not really good for when you're doing a lot of work. Spring onions are 13 energy and 5 health, which is literally almost nothing, at least for me. I don't feel like they give you so much, but they are free and they're out there, so it does help a bit. I'm not saying they're worthless, but they definitely do help. Also today I should have gone to the tavern, and I think I still might, just to see who I might catch. And we have, let's see if I can catch these nice little things over here. Okay, copper ore. I'm glad I went. Glad I decided to do that, because we definitely are going to need ore. Now let's see. I believe like everybody and their mama goes to this saloon. I've seen all of these people, I think. Oh, I haven't met Clint. So I can sit in the chair. That's so freaking cool. Okay, did I meet Pam? Okay, met Pam. Okay, I just want to make sure I've met everyone in here. Okay, let's see where we are with our introductions. Yeah, so I did meet 2 more people that I hadn't seen. She's not, oh, I thought she would be too busy to meet me. I think on other days she is. Let's see if these guys are still over here. No, they're kids. It's time for them to go, I guess. Hey. Okay, so we are going to make our way down here. We're going to try our best to take care of this tonight, and then get ourselves back in before it's too late. I don't know how that's going to work out. So we're fixing the bridge. Okay, let's grab as much of this stuff as we possibly can. We're not going to go crazy with everything. We may not be able to get everything if it's not the same quality. So we got everything. I think we're going to head back, and I'm hoping that we can make it on time, because as you know, there is a penalty for passing out in this game. There's some games where there's not, but there is a penalty for passing out in this game. I believe we should make it. We've got an hour from now, I believe, before we literally pass out. So I am trying to watch out, Marnie, coming through. Coming in hot, girl. Trying to get home. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. Provided I don't get lost from here. Which, it's still possible that I might. But it does not look like that I was. And as you notice, also walking through this sand is very slow. So I am going to probably have to make some sort of path or something going through here, because I'm going to need to travel a little bit faster than that. Oh, shoot. Let me put, oh, I probably should have done that. Yes, let me put, let's sell at least, let's sell 4 of those. I'm going to hold on to this. Let's get in, let's get in, let's get in. Yes, we made it. Okay, so we are now level 1 farming, which is great. We have +1 water can proficiency and +1 hoe proficiency. We can make the scarecrow and the fertilizer. That's great. Level 2 foraging. That's wonderful. Now, I don't think I've ever made the survival burger, so I might look and see what that's all about. So we made a whole 320 bucks. So that's fine. I mean, every little bit of money that we can get and we can gather up is going to help our farming. So let's see what the weather says. Expects a lot of pollen. It's not helping us good humor today. So let's see what that means for us. Okay, hi Clint. Notice that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. If you want to get the most out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Just so happens I have an extra set of blueprints lying around here. I want you to have them. Thank you, Clint. Appreciate that. So now we know how to make a furnace. Furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction, and tool upgrades. When you smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make your work a lot easier. Yes, it can. Well, okay. I'm heading home. Take it easy. Thank you, Clint. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on here. I'd like to apologize for joking about your grandpa's old cottage when we first met. It's really a nice little house. However, you might need some more space someday. That's where I can help. If you bring me some raw materials and pay a fee, I can expand your house. The first expansion I offer includes a kitchen. With the kitchen, you'll be able to cook any recipes you've learned. Anyway, I hope you're starting to feel at home in Stardew Valley. Your local carpenter, Robin. Well, thank you, Robin. Okay, so now I need to put these up. Oh, I already have one. That's fine, fine. Because I was going to sell this one since it was, yeah, I'm going to sell it. So we'll just get that money tomorrow. It's not that big of a deal. We're not trying to specifically buy anything today. But we are going to probably do a lot of foraging today. At least I think we should do a lot of foraging today. And a lot of the foraging is the wood cutting, which when I first played this, I had no idea that that was a thing. So I kinda, I guess I can see it, to a certain extent, but I didn't understand that that was really a thing. I thought that the foraging was just me going around finding stuff. But it was a good thing that it was part of it, because if you think about it, it would take so long for you to level up foraging, because it's not necessarily anything necessarily going to be out there, and it's not that much stuff that may be out there. Some days there may be a ton of stuff, and some days, you may be lucky to get a few, items. So I think it really does make a difference. So I'm glad that, the wood cutting is part of that. Because we're going to have to wood cut regardless. We're not going to have enough money to buy all the wood that we need. So, at least not up front. So, I think that's a really good idea. Even if, it may not make sense now. But it's very helpful. It's very helpful. And I want to make sure I'm getting these seeds not only to make the field snacks, but to also just have them for my tree farm later on. I am going to have a tree farm because I'm going to need one with, I'm not going to keep running around town trying to find trees. So I'm going to keep these. Plus, I want different ones that I can just tap for the maple syrup. You know, it's just so many things that, you know, I kind of want to do, but I've got to make sure that I've got the, you know, the necessary materials and stuff to do it. So let's go foraging. I mean, really, what else can we do? We've taken care of the garden. We don't have any, and I'm calling it a garden because it's not that big. We don't have any animals to tend to. So we're going to go looking for stuff to get into. And so far, there's nothing over here. We're just gonna go looking. We're just gonna have a little. Oh, there's a horseradish. I think that's what they call these things. Yeah, wild horseradish. I don't like horseradish. I never did like the taste. I don't know about you guys, but I just don't like them. Let's go look over here. You know, sometimes it's hit or miss, you know. And here's the guy. He's going to eventually sell us, I think, hats. Not that big of a deal to me. You know, I don't really get into the cosmetics unless it gives me like a farming boost or something like that. There's obviously, some games that the clothing make a difference. I was hoping to get some mixed seeds from some of these. Nothing. But there's some games where obviously the clothing makes a difference with farming and other things. I don't know if that's the same here. I don't think it is. But, I mean, that's fine. You know, it doesn't have to. Let's go over here and see if there are some more spring onions. Because even though they're kind of really low with the amount of energy they give you, they still give you some free energy. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. There's another wild horseradish. And these are actually about the same. They give you, the wild horseradish gives you 13 and 5, and the spring onions give you 13 and 5. So I think that it's probably best to, I don't eat the wild horseradish or any of those for any type of energy. I gather them up and I make the seeds, plant the seeds, and then I just sell them, you know, to, put them in the bin, basically sell them to Pierre or, well, I guess it's the mayor who comes to pick them up. So I think that, yeah, we're going to go to the beach. We're going to try to make that a routine for a little while. We're going to go to the beach and check out things. We're going to try and see if we can, I might do some of these, the 3 geodes that I have. I might try to see if we can find anything good that we can turn into the museum. Okay, so here we have some coral. We have a sea urchin. And we're going to end up with this, which I don't think is going to be the same. Okay, let's throw away. I hate to do it to you, fiber, but you're out of here. And the reason why I would throw away fiber is, to me, it's a dime a dozen. You're almost always going to find some fiber. So I would rather have it that I throw away the fiber than throw away any of the forageables, you know, anything like that. I would rather throw away the fiber. And I'm pretty sure that most people would agree with that. Let's see, did we ever come in? Yeah. I do not go back and read these books. You know, probably should be, but I do not go back and read books. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I never really saw a reason to do so. Let's see who I'm missing. Let's see whom I haven't spoken to. Okay, let's see. We've met. Okay, we've met. Oh, the kids we haven't seen. We haven't seen her. Oh. Didn't we talk to this dude? I guess that doesn't count, huh? Let's go. Let's just go and see if we can't catch up with these people. I know where some of them are. It's Saturday. I've spoken to Willie, but we're going to talk to Willie again. It's nice to see young folks moving into the valley. It's not very common. Poor Willie. Yeah, I guess this is where people come to retire. There's Granny. We're going to talk to Granny in a bit. Let's see if her husband George is home. Yes, George is always home. So George is the grumpy old man. That's fine, George. I understand. You know, it's cool. It's cool. You could be grumpy. Okay, welcome and hello and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. Appreciate that. We'll speak to Emily since she's here. Emily makes her own clothes, which is pretty cool. Hello, you must be just trying to play at the new farmer, Caroline. Meaning, oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. Now, I don't know what you mean by that. Little wise ass crack there. Let's see what else is here. A potato. You know what, Abigail? I don't think mine will grow yet. I'm gonna see. We're gonna accept it. Okay, that's locked. It's open from 9 to 3. Let's see. Sometimes this dude is hanging out. I don't see him over here, but here she is. Oh, you're the new farmer girl, or whatever. What that mean? I'm a little insulted. I am a little insulted by that. You know? I mean, just so flipping with it, you know? That's alright, people. That's alright. You're gonna need me. You're gonna need me around. You know, you're gonna be asking me for stuff, you know, all that stuff. You know, that's okay. That's alright. You're gonna appreciate me. Okay, so I met Dimitri. Let's see. Did we meet this girl? She's a little busy right now. Okay, that thing is finished. Let's just go ahead and look in here. Oh, look. We have a forageable that I can't pick up. So yeah, we're not going to go in there and do anything. I know that that's the dungeon and everything, but we're going to get an item from them. And because I can't carry it right now, I'm just not going to do it at the moment. I'm going to do it another day. Oh, there's a leak, so we're going to have to go back and get that too. I wonder why I haven't seen that other, I forgot the name of it. But I usually see those first before I see all these leaks. I hope that's not a bad sign. But let's see. Let's put this one up, these up, this up. You know, we don't need all of that. Because I don't think there's really anything else. I think you can put those in a fish tank, but I'm not in such a hurry to do that right now. So let's see what else. Let's go back and get that leek, because I think we're gonna need that eventually, because I kind of want to make, yeah, I think I need like one or two more. Let me see. Here, I haven't seen a daffodil in a while. The dandelion, that's what I was looking for. And this requires wood, coal, and fiber, so we're definitely gonna have to do that soon, because I don't want to be losing crops, and we will lose the crops. Pesky little birds. Okay, whom else do we need to meet? We've met Haley, Robin, we've met Shane. Okay, the two babies. I'm gonna call them babies. So we need to meet the two babies, The thinking the doctor and the wizard. So we'll eventually probably see the wizard. So I'm not too concerned about that. So let's go in here. Here we go. I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there. But a dark place undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this. You might need it. You received a rusty sword. Okay, name's Marlin, by the way. I run the Adventurer's Guild right outside. I'll keep my eye on you. Prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member. Well, hello to you too, Marlin. We're not going to do that today. And the reason why is because we just aren't ready. We don't have any kind of food of any sort. The leek is a really good source, but I would rather not. I would rather sell the leek and use it for gifts instead of eating it. Although in a pinch, I would. I really would. If I had to, I would. Now you can see here that the gold wild horseradish is more than, it's more health and energy than the just regular one that did not have any type of quality. So obviously each thing is different. So as these get better, so here's an example here. I've got a wild horseradish. It has no kind of quality. It's 13 energy, 5 health. But the gold one is 23 in energy, 10 health. So it's basically almost double. But the gold level is not the highest level. I believe iridium is the highest level now. So that's just something to think about, I guess. Just to make sure that, I usually sell the higher quality stuff because it's more money. But in the long run, I would rather, if I have to use it, I'll use it. But I'm hoping that I don't have to. How much coal do we need for each scare? Okay, so we need 50 wood, 20 fiber. I know I have the fiber. So, you know what? Let's get the wood. Let's just see if we can do that. That shouldn't take too long. How much wood do we already have? Let's put this back. We're not going to use, well, we might use this. I mean, just to top off. And I know I'm not going to use, so we only need to really cut one more tree. That's all we need. We need one more tree. And we're going to make a scarecrow so that we can complete that part. And then we're going to, yes, we have enough. Okay, so let's put the sap up because we don't need it. And let's go ahead and make this. We've made it. Now let's put everything else in that we need to put. Dang it, I thought I had opened up. There we go. Put all that in there. Now we're gonna sit this thing. Let's sit it about here-ish. I don't remember the radius that they have. Okay, that's 100 more bucks. That's fine. Explore the mines. That's great. And we're gonna go pick up the seeds that we dropped. We've got a little bit more energy, so let's go ahead and finish off. Let's clear up some more area here. Nope, nothing's there. I swear I thought I saw something there. Okay, let's clean this up. Let's see, it is something here. Trying to see through the trees. Sometimes I'm seeing a silhouette instead of seeing the actual thing there, so that's fine. And we've cleared up a decent little area. I'm gonna take this one down to how much energy we've got? 43. We should be okay. Each hit takes 2. We should be alright. We'll get down to the bitter end. There we go. Okay, so I think that might be a good place to stop. I mean, I'm gonna obviously continue with Stardew Valley. The next episode will continue from where we left off, which is day 6. We really are in the beginning stages of getting stuff done. We haven't, the only thing that we've seen that's new for this, I guess, update is this new area. And so far, I mean, I'm really not impressed with the new area, but it's new. So it's one of those things that people, when something's new, you always want to try it. So I'm not against that. I do love the other area, the original area. I've always loved that area because I like farming. I like expanding my farm as big as possible. And that area to me gives you the best advantage to do so. But that's not for everyone. So I'm not trying to speak for everyone. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like. If you did not enjoy the video, leave me a dislike and let me know why you did not enjoy the video. You can also leave me a comment and let me know why you enjoyed the video. You can leave me a comment, let me know whatever you want to let me know. It really is not a big deal. It really isn't an issue. But until the next time, this is just trying to play it, saying please stay safe everyone, and I will see you shortly.